Hey everybody, welcome to Back Porch Cooking and Reminiscing. I'm Roger, and as always, we're happy to have y'all here with us today. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell button. So today we're out here on the back porch, and we're going to be using the Blackstone to create a fantastic French dip sub. We're cooking on the Blackstone today, but if you don't have one, you can make this recipe on the stovetop. So today we're making one of the best sandwiches that you can cook on a Blackstone, and that's a French dip with shaved ribeye. We're cooking this hot and fast on the flat top for that steakhouse sear. And I'm going to show you how to make a homemade au jus that'll take this sandwich to the next level. Juicy ribeye, melted provolone, toasted bun, and that deep beef flavor in every bite. Hey y'all, before we get started cooking on the French dip sub, just wanted to introduce you to our son, Colton. Colton was our chef at the restaurant the whole 10 years that we were open, and he's got a little announcement to make.
Yeah, it's a long awaited debut of me on the channel, and I'm going to be doing my special take on steak and some interesting sides for that. So you have to tune in when I do that video.
Let's fire up the Blackstone and get to making this ultimate French dip sandwich. All right, y'all. So we're ready to start making our au jus for the French dip. And in the pot here, I've already put our liquid ingredients in, and it's 3 cups of beef broth, 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, and then over here we've got a teaspoon of garlic powder, a half teaspoon of onion powder, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And also in there, I did put the black pepper in the wet ingredients, and also put 1 tablespoon of butter. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to give this a good stir, and we're going to put our onion powder and garlic powder in there. And we're going to stir that up, and that will be our au jus for our French dip. So now we got our au jus sitting on the grill over there, just heating up slowly. And now we're going to get started on making the meat for our French dip. So we're using, this is a beef steak, a shaved beef steak, and it's a ribeye. And so that's what we're going to be using. So we'll get that cut open and get it on the grill. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put down a little bit of oil on the Blackstone. Now I got a little bit of water in my bottle there when I was cleaning it out, so we get a little popping action going on. Okay, and then we're going to take our meat, and we're just going to put that meat in the oil. And we're on about a medium high heat on the flat top. And that's about where you want it to be. All right. Get rid of these gloves, and we're going to get some seasoning on our meat. And we're going to be using a garlic butter steak, buttery herb blend from Fire and Smoke. I've used this stuff a few times. It is really good. We want to hit it pretty liberally with the seasoning. I can smell it now. All right, now we're going to take our spatula, and we're just going to kind of break the meat apart. You don't want it to be in big chunks. You want it to be kind of thin and small. Alright, so when we get all that done, we will be back. So we are ready to put our provolone cheese on our meat. And we're going to do 2 pieces per stack of meat because we're going to be making 3 sandwiches. And I've moved the meat over here to the side where I don't have any heat turned on because I just want to keep it warm, and the temperature from the uh, other side of the grill will keep the meat warm, and it's going to melt our cheese. We're ready to toast our buns, and we have buttered our buns, and we're just going to lay them on the grill and let them toast a little bit, and then we will be ready to take them up and make our sandwiches. And that's all we're going to do to those. So we got our meat off the flat top. We put it on our toasted buns. So now we're ready to put us a plate together and get us some au jus. All right, y'all. So we got our French dip sandwich here, and we got our au jus over here on the back side. Now all we got to do is try it. All right, y'all. So I've dipped the sandwich in the au jus, and now it's time to take a bite and see how we did. Mm, that is so good. Meat on that is super tender. The au jus is just perfect. The saltiness and everything tastes like a au jus that you would get if you went to some fancy restaurant and ordered a French dip. So, y'all, I hope you'll make this for your family, share it with your friends. I think you'll enjoy it. Y'all have a great one, and we will see you next time.